Kuz, you had very high expectations for yourself coming into the season, but just wondered now, having had even a little time to reflect on it, how would you evaluate that? And do you think that everyone just kind of caught up to where you thought you might be, or did you even exceed it a little bit?
I mean, I think for the most part, I definitely felt like it was exceeded. You know, like I said, a lot of people really didn't expect me to do all the things I did this year coming out of Utah. And, you know, for me, I really wanted to really, you know, just prove, you know, that I could be at this level, prove that, you know, I belonged. And over the course of the season, I think I did that.
Kuzma, what excites you most about the future, next 2, 3, 4 years? You ever look down the road and say, you know what, not only you can be on your own, but obviously as a team?
I think as a team, you know, it's definitely, you know, very optimistic. I think for us, you know, having Bi and Zoe and Jay Hart and, you know, me all eventually, you know, hopefully grow together and, you know, grow into something, you know, special, and, you know, that involves a lot of winning. So.
Kyle, you got to play a bit on the wing toward the end of the year. Do you have a preference between that and at the 4 spot, and does that impact at all how you approach the summer and like ball handling drills versus big drills, things like that?
You know, I think that, you know, the coaching staff allowing me to play the 3 this year really, you know, helped evolve my game and, you know, just, you know, show people some, you know, things that I probably never really showed. Never really had the opportunity to play on the wing until, you know, coming here. So, you know, it was definitely an adjustment period of, you know, really just trying to, you know, doing it all the time in an open gym setting to an actual NBA game, you know. So, you know, it just tells me how to approach the summer by, you know, really just, you know, being a basketball player, you know, not just doing pick and pop drills, but, you know, also, you know, doing a lot of guard things, coming out, pin downs, shooting, ball handling, pick and rolls, you know, really just to, you know, just refine everything.
You know, the front office did their part to create the cap space for this summer to potentially bring in 2 max contract guys. Do you feel like you guys, especially the young players, did your part to perform at a level that will attract those kinds of players?
I mean, yeah. You know, having majority of the players play this year that were all young, you know, consider the fact that we won 35 games from 26, you know, in just 1 year, you know, that shows you a lot of growth, shows you a lot of, you know, just really just shows you that we want to win. Like, you know, we're really competitive. But, you know, if guys want to come here, then, you know, they come. But if not, you know, we're not, you know, per se, you know, depending on that, you know, because, you know, we want to be those great players. We want to be those max level guys. So, you know, for us, you know, we just think about, you know, how can we make the team better.
That's something that you were conscious of, you know, just that conversation about who's coming to the Lakers or these young guys making this an attractive location. Was that something that you thought about during the season?
I mean, yes and no, I guess. I mean, who wouldn't want to, you know, play in LA? I mean, you know, sunshine, it's women here, it's, you know, great basketball. You know, it's so much you can do here. So, you know, why not, you know, come here?
What did they tell you in your exit meeting? Like, what did Magic and Rob want you to work on? Like,
you know, just keep elevating my game, really. You know, they're pretty happy with, you know, how I did this well, you know, this season, and, you know, they don't want me to, you know, be average. You know, they want me to be a, you know, great player, you know, as I want to be. So, you know, the message is really just to, you know, work as hard as possible, you know, get your body to an all-time level type feel, you know, so.
Kuz, how would you summarize your just growing together with Lonzo from the time that you first, I don't want to say met because you played against each other in college, but really started to hang out here and playing in the summer, and then, you know, social media and on the court, just the whole year with Lonzo?
Waiting for this question, weren't you? I mean, no, it's just great, you know, to have, you know, other people that are rookies as well, and they come in with you, and you can grow with them and go through the same things that they're going through. You know, it's one thing to talk to a vet about something, but when you're talking to a fellow rookie that is going through the same struggles you are, you kind of understand it, and you grow together like that. Of course, there's all the social media stuff, that we just get into, but you guys know how that goes.
Kyle, Lonzo said that Magic and Rob told him this could be the biggest summer of his life to make the jump from rookie season to sophomore season, the improvements they want to see him make. How do you think he'll attack this summer? You know him better than anybody else, and what do you think he will kind of attack the most as far as where he wants to improve on?
I think he's going to attack his mentality. I think that's one thing that he needs to do. For us to be great. No matter who comes here, everything is going to fall on his head, no matter if it's a superstar that comes or not. That's just the reality we live in, and for him and us, we all know, he has to, bring it next year, and he will for sure.
Kuz, are you going to play in summer league this year?
I'm not sure yet.
How did the minutes feel? I mean, you played a lot of minutes, especially down the stretch, even on a bum ankle for a while. The grind of 82 games seemed like you were able to, until you finally couldn't make it at the end, seemed like you handled it well.
Yeah, I handled it pretty well. My biggest thing this year was, with talking to vets and everybody about the league and whatnot. It's a long season. College, you're playing 30 games, and here you're playing 82. So, that recovery factor is really important. And, for me, I just attacked that as hard as I would attack the court. As much as I was on the court, I was in, getting massages or ice tubs or whatever.
Toward the end of the season, it seemed like you really started to embrace that fourth quarter go-to guy role. Is that something that you want to continue to develop as your role with this team increases?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have, that just mindset to go out and win a game. I've always been like that. I like taking risks. I'm just that type of player where, in the fourth quarter, I want to win, and I'm very competitive. So, I just try to do whatever I can to try to do that. So.
Kuz, some of the other guys said that more than any of the young guys, you openly talk about how good this team can be as it moves forward. Do you feel a responsibility to do that, or is that just the nature, or do you just like to put that out there?
I mean, I kind of have to because, Lonzo is 14 and B.I. has said 10 words all year. So, for me, I'm the most vocal out of everybody. So, I feel like I can start, helping them develop, being talkative, being loud, and really, talking about things.
Kuz, Jesse Murray was talking the other day just about how sometimes when players start the season and are scoring the ball really well, especially as rookies, it can be hard to listen to the coaches and break out of that. But they really liked how you listened and wanted to try to get better at D, wanted to try to improve your all-around game. Just wonder what your perspective was like talking to the coaches and just thinking about that whole thing as it went through the season.
Well, I mean, for me, I've never really been a numbers guy to really care about my numbers. I like to score for sure, but my main thing is I want to win, and I want to become a complete player. All the complete players are, the top guys in the league. So if I'm not, complete, then I won't be up in that level. So, for me, that's just what I'm about, where I'm trying to go.